What is up YouTube? Que pasa mi gente? It's your boy Cesar, aka Channel. Now in today's video we're going to do Q&A. Now it's the same questions that were answered before in a previous video by Tricky and Beans. If you haven't checked that video out, by the way, I'll go ahead and link it up the top here. So just click on it. So I'm going to be answering the same 10 questions so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. Just before we get that started, once again I just want to say thank you to each and all of you who have actually subscribed to our channel, everyone that follows us, everyone that views or watches our videos, likes, comments, do appreciate it. But of course, if you are new to the channel, welcome. Make sure to subscribe, okay, support your boys, okay, click on the notification bell as well, so that way obviously you guys can get notified every time we upload. But with that out of the way, let's get started with the first question. What's the first question? Okay, where was I born? Okay, well I was born in El Salvador, which is in Central America for those of you who do not know. We moved down here to Australia, I think I was 2 years old when we moved down here. I've only been back once. This was a solid 10 years ago, so a very long time ago. I would like to go back. There's no plans anytime soon in the future, but maybe one day we'll go back again. I'll be looking forward to it. And in case anyone's wondering, yes, I do speak Spanish. But yeah, that's me. What's the next question? Favorite sport? Well, for those of you who do know me, you already know that it's football, aka soccer, as they call it in Australia. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much what I grew up watching since day one. You know, dad, grandpa, uncles, cousins, everyone watches football, so I'm a big fan of it as well. In case anyone's wondering, I'm a big Barca fan, huge Barca fan. But yeah, that's by far my favorite sport. But I also do like other sports. For example, I'm a big fan of boxing as well. Bit of UFC. I'm not going to pretend like I'm a huge fan of UFC. I do watch when I can. I like tennis here and there as well. I mean, I don't watch any basketball. I know to a lot of you that might be a big surprise because we have a sneaker channel and everyone assumes that just because I like sneakers I gotta like basketball. I don't dislike basketball. I think it's a pretty cool sport. I just don't watch it. I don't know why. I think mainly because, like I said, I'm a huge football fan, so all my attention is pretty much 90% of my attention goes to football, and the other 10% is like boxing and stuff like that. Maybe one day I would like to start watching basketball, but for now I don't know anything about it. But yeah, what's the next question? Favorite sneaker? Holy fuck. See, that is a hard question, man, because there are so many dope sneakers out there. I used to have like a favorite sneaker. I used to have like 3 top favorite sneakers, but it keeps changing because I mean you gotta understand there are a lot of sneakers out there, and every year there's new silhouettes being introduced, new colorways. But without boring you guys, I'm gonna name a few of my favorite sneakers. Again, for those of you who do know me, you already know that I'm a huge fan of Jordan brand. My favorite silhouette would have to be the Jordan 1s and the Jordan 6s. Within the Jordan 1s, I like all the OG colorways, Reds, the Royals, the Shadow Patchboards, Shadows. The 6s, I like the infrareds, black ones. But I also do like the Nike Air Force 1. And the reason I'm a really big fan of the Nike Air Force 1 is because that was the first sneaker I purchased. That got me into the whole sneaker game. And I was 14. I believe I was in year 8 in high school, 14, when I purchased my first sneakers. They were the Air Force 1s, the mid-tops, the all white. Everyone and their cousins had those. I remember in high school, but those are probably my 3 favorite. But aside from that, of course, like I said, every year there's new sneakers that get introduced that I'm a huge fan of as well. So for example, in 2017, my favorite sneaker was the Jordan 1 with the off-white collab, the Chicago colorway. And in 2018, I like the Sean Witherspoon MX1/97, so I think those are dope. But yeah, those are my favorite sneakers. What's the next question? My fashion sense, fashion style, man, I would like to say I like street style, urban wear. That would be the way I describe my fashion style. So I do like UK style fashion. I believe that their fashion style is I don't know, man. I just really like it. I like their design, the way their fitment in terms of clothing. I think it's really dope. But I also like athletic wear. So as you guys can see, tech fleece. Huge fan of tech fleece. Any Nike athletic wear. Huge fan of as well. In terms of sneakers as well, I'm usually a big fan of athletic type sneakers. So like Ultra Boost, for example, the Epic Reacts, etc. The Vapor Maxes. So yeah, if I had to narrow it down, I would have to say urban, street style, athletic wear. That's what I'm into. Next question. What music am I into? Well, I've always been a hip hop head, huge hip hop head. Growing up, high school, always been into my 90s hip hop and underground as well. I believe ever since a few years ago, I've always been this person to think that if you like hip hop, you can only listen to 90s hip hop, or you can only be underground, you can't listen to anything else. But obviously I've opened up a little bit more, thanks to my brother as well, because Ricky is the one that he's more open-minded, just like Nathan is more open-minded to new music, to all types of music. I was this, salty person, always thinking, it always has to be 90s hip hop. If you can listen to hip hop, you can't listen to this new age stuff. That's bullshit, man. You can still like both. For example, now I've always liked my 90s hip hop underground, but I do like trap music as well. That once upon a time I couldn't even look or listen to trap music because I was thinking it was automatically trash. But I fuck with it now. So 90s hip hop, underground, trap music, especially in Espanol, Spanish trap. Huge fan of it, and reggaeton as well. So those are my go-to music. Now what's the next question? What type of movies do I like the most? Man, I'm a huge fan of horror films. I love horror films, which is quite ironic because, some, I'm not gonna lie, some do scare the shit out of me. Conjuring, for example, I know a lot of people would be like, what? You scared of The Conjuring? Yeah, motherfucker, I'm scared of The Conjuring. It's a scary ass fucking movie, alright? But I enjoy it, I enjoy that thrill, the adrenaline. But I do like my comedies as well, my suspense movies, and I do fuck with a lot of mob movies, man. If I had to pick genres, usually be horror or comedy is what I choose up amongst most of the movies, but that's just me. What's the next question? What do I like to do in my spare time? Well, first of all, I like to gym a lot. Now I used to be into like the hypertrophy, which is like muscle building sort of stuff, bodybuilding, general bodybuilding stuff. I wouldn't call myself a bodybuilder by all means, hell no. I like to eat too much of that fatty food. Now I do more like power training sort of type work. I like strength training. I like watching a lot of football as well, a lot of sport in my spare time. And now in my spare time as well, I do YouTube, with the boys. So this is something that we've picked up on, something that we really enjoy. Of course, chilling out with family and friends as well. Next question. One of my greatest fears? Fuck. Well, first of all, I think Ricky and Beans answered the same. Obviously they did answer the same question, but I think their answer to this question was the same, which was something that we all have in common, which is spiders. I do not like spiders, man. I think they are creepy as fuck. Doesn't matter if it's a small little spider, big spider. Yeah, I'm terrified of spiders, man. I can't deal with it. That's my fear. Okay. And also I'm low-key afraid of heights. I don't deal well with heights as well. So those are two of the things that I'm pretty scared of, to be honest with you. What's the next question? Favorite types of food?
Yeah.
Favorite types of food. I like, for those of you who know me already, you know damn well that I can eat. I love to eat. I like all types of food, to be honest. Mainly Hispanic food. I was raised, obviously I'm Hispanic, so raised with mother's food, grandma's food. Love that, love that stuff. Homemade, food from my mother and my grandma. That's my favorite type of food. But to keep it simple with you, Asian food as well. I'm heavy with Asian food. I love pizza a lot too. But if you look, I'm really not that picky. Some of you might think, yeah, I am picky, but there's only certain things that I, dislike. But on the grand range of things, I do like a lot of type of foods. Like I said, I'm willing to give it a try at least. And if I don't like it, I'll be honest with you, I'll say I don't like it. But anything stir fry, like I said, anything Asian, anything Hispanic, pizza, so Italian food, I like a lot. I love kebabs, man. I love my kebabs too. So any Middle Eastern food, fuck with as well. But yeah, that's me. What's the next question? Final question. Where would I like to go around the world? Fuck. Well, I've only recently experienced traveling with boys, with my brother Tiki and Beans, which actually was the reason we wasn't the reason, but our first videos on YouTube were us vlogging when we went up to Europe. If you haven't seen that video, again, I'll link it up the top here, click on it. We went to a few countries in Europe, but to answer the question for you guys, I would love to travel everywhere, all over the world. The more countries, the better. Of course, there are certain destinations that I would prefer than others, I'm not going to lie. So for example, one of my most favorite destinations that I haven't been to that I'd like to go to would be Spain, Italy, Greece, and a lot of Latin America. Love to go to Latin America. But yeah, I mean, you name the continent, I would like to go anywhere, man. Like Asian countries, African countries, just anywhere, man. The more I experience, the better for me. So yeah, I believe that was the final question there, guys. Like I said, it was 10 questions, the same 10 questions that Ricky and Beans answered in their video. I was meant to do this video ages ago, but I guess, sort of forgot about it. But better late than never, I'd always say. So that's me, that's a wrap now. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys did. Leave a like, of course, comment down below. If you haven't already, like I said before, subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next one, alright? Peace.